I mean, come on. Oh, baby. Look at that. That nice, fresh salmon. Who doesn't love fresh salmon, right? It's you get that recipe that you know you love, and you kind of stick to it, and you get that melt in your mouth. It's so good. And moms and dads, better yet, what a great thing to serve your family, right? But this can be kind of one of those daunting things where you're like, how am I going to prepare it? There's no barbecue when it's -5 degrees outside. So a lot of us, when it comes time to preparing these midweek dinners, you know what I mean? I guess we cop out a little bit. I mean, a lot of us reach for this. And I mean, let's be fair, it's fish, right? There's fish in there. It's good for you. However, it's kind of wrapped in that beer batter. You know what I'm saying? And when they process this at the factory, it's already deep fried. But in the efforts of a comparison here, and just to kind of keep her fair, let me go ahead and we're going to preheat, because that's something you have to do. And these guys want to live at 425. So we got that there. Now come on back here. We started this preheating a couple seconds before we went on, and it's already ready. So listen, we're going to use our air fryer today. You can use any air fryer for this. All you would do is adjust for whether you have a square bottom or a round bottom, and you the amount of fish that you're going to put in and the shape that you're going to put in. So listen, like I said, when it's -5, -10 degrees, it makes it a little bit trickier to get a meal onto the table. Taking the family out gets real expensive. So here's something that I absolutely love to do. Now, like I said, you're going to adjust this according to the shape of your air fryer basket. Mine is long and low, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice big piece in there, okay? And by the way, these little strips of tin foil, this is my tip of the day. If you've got an air fryer with one of those little baskets at the bottom and you put something in there to cook that's kind of low in there, it can be difficult to get out. So I go ahead and I put those little pieces of tin foil on the side. Makes it so much easier. So let's get this ready. This is about, by the time you portion it out, you're going to end up with about 4 6-ounce portions, okay? So the first thing that we want to do is get our glaze ready. So grab your bowl, just like that. Now come on in here and I'm going to show you the ingredients. You got about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I use dark brown sugar. There's a good reason for that, because I want this to get some nice color on the salmon. And then I'm using this guy. Listen to me. They ain't paying me. They didn't send me this. This is just the best stuff. I got a link for you down below. If you want to check it out, check it out. But if you like a little bit of a kick, this Mike's Honey is fantastic. And some pepper flakes in there. Perfect. So now we're just going to mix that up. Like I said, we're going to make a glaze. Go ahead and get your hands right in there. This is what I do when I'm outside on the smoker. All right? Get that right in there like that. Oh, I love this. Listen, this is one of these inspired dishes. One of our favorite little family places is Outback, and they've got some wonderful fish dishes, some really nice salmon dishes, and I always love when they take that beautiful brown sugar and they rub it all over. So let's go ahead and take our fish flipper, get underneath, and get this in our basket, just like that. Perfect. So let's slide that on in. And now here's where it's kind of cool. A lot of people just kind of look at air fryers and they're like, you know what, this will be really great for some French fries and some convenience fried food stuff. But any of your large proteins like your fish, your steak, your pork chops are fantastic in here. So let me go ahead and adjust that time. We're going to set that, believe it or not, for 10 minutes. 10 minutes to just a beautiful salmon dinner. Think about how cool, quick a time that is. You can't even get in the car and get everybody dressed and out to the restaurant in 10 minutes. My guess is this is going to be pretty close to done by the time we go ahead and even get that to heat up and warm up. So go ahead and have a look at what we've got for the ingredients that we're going to use for our side dishes. Like I said, these are all inspired by Outback when we love to go. So we're going to talk Aussie Fries, something for the kids. Kids love their fries. And if you want a little bit more of a healthy option, as long as you leave out the brown sugar and a couple of other little things that I'm going to do, I love their honey butter sweet potato. Oh, so good. We got a lot going on. Let's start with the Aussie Fries. Come on in here. So again, one of the reasons I love these air fryers, by the way, if you don't have an air fryer, get one. If you don't have one, the instant one's real good. If you got one and it sucks or you don't like it, this one's real good. And one of the reasons is it's a 6-quart, but it only takes up the room on the counter of a 4-quart, which I kind of dig. And if you don't like loud air fryers, these are fantastic. These actually have, I think it's called a Quiet Marc certification. It's actually got a certification. There's 2 of them around here. You can't even hear it. So Aussie Fries means that you're going to start with seasoned fries. You're going to add some cut up bacon that you've got nice and crisp. Get that right on top. just like that. And I'm going to use a combination of mozzarella, cheddar, and Colby Jack. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Da-da-da. Perfect. Now the air fryer that I picked has a broil function, so we're going to go ahead and utilize that. I'm going to set that to broil. I got it on for 3 minutes, and we'll hit that start. By the way, our fish in the back here is almost halfway done. We've cut into one of our sides here, and I mean, we're still a good 5 or 10 minutes from even being able to put this in the oven. We're going to start with a nice, big sweet potato. Have a look at this. And the way you're going to prepare this is real simple. You're just going to give it a rub with some olive oil. There's a nice big sea salt around the skin there. I mean, you can tell just by touching it how great that is. So here's what you want to do. Go ahead, pierce that skin, and get that in there. Now, if you didn't know, sweet potatoes are a superfood. That's why I say this can kind of be as healthy as you want it to be, or we can kind of jazz it up and have some fun with it. So one of the things that they love to do is a honey butter. And, you know, basically, I mean, you can figure out the recipe from there. Some honey and some butter. And now one of the great things about doing this at home is that you can, you know, change the recipe a little bit to your liking, which is exactly what we're going to do. So watch this. Nice and steamy. So let's go ahead and start with some butter pats. We'll just kind of put those in a few places. There we go. Nice. Get that to start to melt. And then brown sugar. Now that is going to melt right in to that sweet potato. I love that. That's beautiful. Now, cinnamon. Yes. You can use cinnamon in a jar if you want, but if you really want an incredible flavor, grab one of these. They're pretty inexpensive at the stores. And grab a little zester, and you don't have to have a lot. You don't have to sit there for a long time. Unlike what comes out of the jar, when you go ahead and you shave this and you grate this, I can smell it right now. Oh my goodness, isn't that incredible? Just that little bit is just, I mean, it's alive with flavor. It just explodes. And then here's my little addition. They don't do this at Outback, but I love to do it here. Some little mini marshmallows, and just get those in there and let them start to melt. So like I said, you can start this with a tiny bit of butter and let it be a beautiful, healthy superfood to have along with your salmon with those omega-3s, 6, 9s, 12s, 15s, and new this year, 8. Just kidding. Just really healthy, really yummy. Let me get that out of the way for you. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so let's let that hang out. So remember, use the air fryer to cook these off, and then the broiler function to get that cheese and bacon exactly where we want it. Oh, man, look at this. So like we said, guys, it's all about the sides. When I go to Outback, they got some real good ones. These are a couple of our favorites with that beautiful cheese and the bacon that's in there. Oh, look at that. I love it. Love it. By the way, any little thing there, I like that. Just a kind of, you know, easy way to get it out of there. That's perfect. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I love it. That's so hot. So, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Got 39 seconds left. Isn't that incredible? Look at that, you guys. Wow. No pots and pans to dirty, no grill dirtying up. Now, don't get me wrong, I love smoking outside. Again, though, we get into those winter months and we still want to do all these great dishes. So here's that little hint that I gave you. So that's going to make that real easy to pop up. Nice, perfect, non-stick. And like I said, I just heard the beep at the oven. So here's something to think about, you guys. In the time that it took to prepare this, bake this fresh, the whole 9 yards, the oven just barely preheated. So, I mean, this is what we're talking about. These kind of options that, you know, for our family in these cold winter months is just nice and quick and easy, but still super fresh, super healthy. Come on in here. Oh, man, look at that. That's gorgeous. I'm just going to hold that up for you. Look at that. It's glistening and it's perfect. Oh, man, that's incredible. Here we go. That's the best salmon. 9 minutes. God, come back in here. That Mike's Hot Honey, man, that's got a nice bite to it. Holy, let's flip this over so you can really get a look here. Look at that. I mean, come on. That is just perfect. So if you think that your air fryer is just for the fries and the freezer foods and all that, man, you are mistaken. You got to try this. 9 minutes, you guys, any day of the week. That is so much better than that trans fat filled box of whatever that comes out of the freezer. Holy cow, yeah, I got to try this again. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh my God. Whoa, look at the marshmallows. It's happening, Chris. Look at this. I love this side. Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm going to enjoy cleaning up today. Guys, thanks for joining us. Keep an eye online. You'll catch this video in a kind of a recipe format. You'll see our shorts all over the place, our reels. Give us a like, all that fun stuff. I love it. Again, my name's Marc Hill. This is Marc's on the Grill. Try this. God, you got to try this. 9 minutes in my air fryer. We'll see you with some more content next week, and we'll see you on our reels. Bye, guys.